Good morning, everyone. I am really excited to tell you that we are officially Colorado residents. We finished unpacking. It has taken us a couple of days. There were a lot of things. We did move from a 4-bedroom house into a 1-bedroom house, so we had to kind of, learn how to store some things. There's a lot of storage outside, thankfully, but we're officially moved. I'm very excited about the couch and the art and the bed. Mitch is in the garage right now organizing his tools, and he's very excited about his tools. We're both very excited about like all the kitchen things, like our own kitchen utensils and everything. And Mitch is excited about the couch and the bed too, let me tell you that. We have a lot of clothes that were in plastic bags that didn't quite work. They're not molded. Ohio is super humid and they were out there for like 6 months. They're not molded, but they are like mildewy, so there is at least like 60 laundries to do in the next few weeks. But we're officially moved. What'd you do today, honey?
A little of everything.
A little of everything's right.
My ADHD runs chaos, and I got a little of that there, but now everything is going.
So much better to have 10 projects at a time.
Well, I have 10 projects, and just like I know where they all are, I have a start on them, I have a good feel. This is how I work good. This is why I'm a master.
A master. Well, the runway is ready for tomorrow's concrete. Huh?
Yes.
And the stairs are going in all the way back there. Ugh. That's where we'll be running into. He filled in the sand pit. That's about as deep as we're gonna go with like the actual sand. Filled in a lot of like, what are you doing? Okay, now you're at the dirt and I'm in the bucket. What's your plan? This is
One that's too big.
This is smoother than when we were driving in the budget truck.
This is nice.
You did it, honey.
We did it!
Woo, woo, woo. Are we done with concrete?
Oh my goodness.
Never concrete again. Here, let's show it.
It's just stressful for a little bit, and then it's good.
So I don't know how much we'll go to film. It was up until I had to run to the skid steer, and the phone was on the skid steer, and I forgot about it. And then we have a bunch of film of the tire of the skid steer.
It was a disaster.
Yes.
The guy came and he just dumped a bunch and didn't move and wasn't listening, and then we got all mixed up and our cord got unplugged and it got in the concrete and then blew the breaker. So I had to sprint
I think I
up
have
the
all
hill.
that.
Yeah, a disaster.
Yeah, but the guy was
It was
drugs.
all of the thing up there.
Don't do drugs.
The thing up there, I told him to stop
Yeah.
at the bottom of the forms because I was like, oh, if I tell him to stop now, it's going to feel like, remember how big that form was?
Yeah.
It's 4 foot by 4 foot by a foot.
Yeah.
And I told him to stop at the bottom and he filled it almost to the top. He like,
Yeah,
stop means go extra.
No,
It was very funny.
He,
He's got a, why is he so pissed off and upset?
for do.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy did not listen to one of the things we told
he was
him.
not listening, nothing. And then he was like complaining about do, like, what do you want me to do, brother? I said, I'm just trying to grow up with that man.
Did you say that?
He said, I can't imagine. I said, he gets a little grouchy sometimes. He liked it. I figured this was the best way out of this, is not to piss him off before we have a little bit more to do. But it's nice, huh?
Yeah.
It's nice to have it done. The box looks really good. That part we got
Oh,
good.
yeah.
And Du went over and floated it really nice. So
At first I was like, oh my god, the box, you floated up and there's a little gap under it.
no, perfect. Eh?
Yeah, but it was on purpose because it had to be there.
Oh no.
What?
Where's your tool? I'll clean these ones out real quick. You went all the way along, huh?
I did everything.
Good job, honey. Honestly, that will save me like 2 hours tomorrow. So.
The tool, I think, is over there, but I want to burn it and never use it again. Although I don't know if I filmed this yesterday, but Mitch has stacked the steps we have poured really far away from each other, so we're not getting very high yet. In fact, Du said that you're gonna get all the way up to the house to make it straight with the ground, and he's right. I'm just excited to put the building up and the turf down. But that's my whole story, and I would like to not be out here again for a week. The first medals! And look, everything is flat. So amazing. Are you excited?
Yes. It's nice to be all flat, huh?
Yeah, the flatness makes a big difference.
Yeah, it feels like something.
Yeah. You can see like what the whole thing will look like, you know?
Okay,
I'm excited.
I'm excited that they're not so big.
Two of the reds you put together.
Oh.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Was it easy?
Yeah. They're nice because you can move them by hand, like small amounts. If you have something like so heavy you can't even lift, you have to like use the skid steer for every adjustment and try to like, you know. But this is small enough, I just use this yellow bar under the thing and I barely have to pick it and I can push the bolts through easy.
Cool.
And get it tight. It's nice. I want to get that other one done is all I wanted to do today, and then
Two of them already.
we decided we had to.
A little bit, I wish we had like the pieces that connect them so we can put these big ones up, but
I know.
a little bit it would be nice if we have like other people here when that happens. This is for the runway to put the cuts in it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really even have to be like accurate. I'm just kind of trying to.
And how does this keep it from cracking?
It like, because it shrinks and expands, it needs like joints to do it. Otherwise it will like crack and then have little heaves, but I don't really think so because it has a rebar. I don't.
But I mean, like in that case, like every track is cracked underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, probably it
has
is,
little
huh?
cracks, but they cut control joints in every track too.
Oh.
Everything concrete. That's why roads. That's why they have those things that end up going doo-dum, doo-dum.
Yeah, my favorite.
Yeah.
Today Mitch put these two together, and of course I wasn't here, so he filmed nothing. But I'm staying here on purpose so that we can actually film putting together like at least one of them. What's up?
What number is on the paper?
RF12.
1, 2.
Yeah. And today, as we were speaking, we realized, whoa! We realized once we put the first one up, and then he needs to untie it from the excavator to put the second one up, we're not sure if the bolts and washers or whatever those things are called will actually hold the one up long enough to put the second one in and connect them to each other so they don't fall. So we've been trying to come up with at least some kind of strategy of what to do with that. Once the first one is up, we need to be able to kind of secure it for 10-15 minutes until, I mean, I guess I have no idea how long it will take. So you're gonna bolt these together now?
Yeah.
With all our new tools!
Are you excited?
I was telling Panayota today how I was asking you if after Butternut and this building and the house that are all like completely different, if we're gonna have all the tools. And I said that you just cracked up, that we're not gonna be like not even close. And she said, what? What does he not have? And she said her dad used to be that way too, where whenever they would go to like, I guess whatever equivalent of like a tool, like Home Depot store Greece has.
You only need to use something like once usually to pay for it. And if you can pay for something and then it continues to pay for itself in the future. I mean, if you do a lot of construction, I mean, we have pretty much everything at once, so I don't know what I can say about that.
Say that again for the camera.
We only need a few more tools to finish the collection.
Like, it used to be this nice thing where I can get you like a tool as a gift for Christmas and for your birthday.
It's my favorite.
There's nothing left.
There is. There's quite a few.
I'm not getting you a man lift for your birthday.
No.
So what are these things called that you're putting in?
How nice is that?
That's it?
That's it, brother.
Is this the little one? Or no, that's a big one.
These are the biggest bolts on the building.
Oh, really?
Except for those. Those are barely bigger, but all of these were like... This box was like full. We're going to use almost all, I think all of these bolts on the next, like 2 of these, and then we're out of these, and we have like small bolts. I think this thing is going to be the perfect size, really.
Was that the smaller one?
Yeah, this is the small one.
I thought we
The
didn't
big-
find.
Yeah, we found the small one that's
With
smaller,
the
and we bought
adapter. Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's perfect because it's really small. It fits in here,
Yeah.
like this awkward angle.
Yeah, that's true.
I was worried about, I knew this angle and I was like, I don't know what we're gonna get in there, but every bolt I've been able to get even like underneath, so I think it will be pretty nice.
So we can return the big one?
No, the big one is very useful too, like when you change a car tire, like on the side of a road, that is what you would use.
Oh, and I usually have one of those with me in the car when I change the car tire at the side of the road.
I will say, Du always has one in the
Really?
car. Yeah, so especially when he comes up here, he makes sure. Like when I was taking the trailer back and forth, he had me take his every time. And I will say, it saved me on when the skids. I had the skid steer loaded on the trailer and popped 2 tires. Remember?
Oh yeah.
So I had to take off 2 tires, and they each have like 8 lugs, and they're really tight.
Now you're gonna put these together?
Yeah, but this one needs to, if I lift this, can you slide these 2 by 4s this way? They're gonna end of them is where the red is. You see how nice it is to be able to like slide them around?
Yeah, this is not terrible for sure. When they're down like this, it looks like there's no way they're tall enough. Like, I don't think I can pole vault under these.
Well, if you can, we can buy a new building and pay to have it put up.
How long is the long side supposed to be?
From this point right here
Mm-hmm.
to the bottom is 19 feet on this side.
No way. I can for sure pole vault higher than this.
This is like when we're driving down the highway at like 35, 40.
Oh,
and you
no!
think you can run
It was 17 and I was right. I can almost run next to the car when it's going 17.
But sometimes when we're going 30 and 40, you think you can run next to it too.
I mean, it depends, you know, when like cars are like flying by you, it does feel like you can walk next to you, next to the car.
The fast one, give it. You can.
It's just I can only run next to the car for 1 second.
If you could just drop out of space.
Yeah. It is 5:30. I guess I'd rather like do.
Wouldn't you rather get there?
Yes,
at like
do
8 or
separate
9?
days. Yeah,
Yeah, I just thought.
but I would like to eat too.
I thought we could go home, change, stop and eat, either
Ooh,
in
that's-
Denver or.
That's how you're trying to convince me of this plan.
This is just what I was thinking. I didn't really care either way. Like, I would rather drive tonight, ideally, because I don't like waking up early in the morning. Or at least feel like I have that whole thing in one day. Generally, I'll probably wake up the same time tomorrow because I want to go get everything loaded and stuff. But to be there and wake up and go figure out what I need to do with the trailer. Do I need to put some like woods across it so they can set
Our
up?
trailer?
No, Dude's.
Why can we not do it with that? Oh, Deuce is longer.
Yeah, Dude, I think he has a trailer that will work. He's saying that it has like the wheel wells that come up, so you can't get forks underneath it to pick things up, which is a pain in the ass with forks. Like once you set it in there, then how do you get it back out?
Okay.
Generally, okay, we have enough straps. I could, if I have to, I can back it here and then strap it and pick it straight up with the excavator and drag it out. Or
So the only problem with Deuce is that how we
he
take
was
them
just
out.
like, I don't know. He was like saying that he doesn't think it would work because of that. And he said in the center, it's like a empty basket. A lot of trailers, like for lightness, they like just have like 2 ramps to pull on. And then the center is like, it's that mesh, metal mesh.
3 hours is not possible.
No, I don't think, I mean, it's a lot of weight and it would have to sit up on the thing.
Is it done? I didn't actually get the last one.
Yeah.
Can you undo it and redo it again so we can celebrate?
You're funny. So we can celebrate.
So we have 3 out of 4 already?
Yeah.
Are the ones that go to the outside of the building, like over there?
Way smaller.
Yes, but do they connect the same way, like an arch?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so. So nice is this.
A little shed?
Yeah, look. Do you want me to explain what's going on?
The little things.
These are the smallest of bolts.
Okay.
So bolt sized. And these are just extra bolts. And then washers, because when you grab a bolt, you put on a washer first. So I figured on the ones that we have to have washers, you can be standing here. And that's why I built it so tall, so we don't have a bad back. You can take a bolt and put a washer to like
good
have it on
idea.
there already.
And these boxes?
These are extra the same size.
Okay.
And these are all the screws for the siding.
Oh, okay. And what's behind them?
The toaster oven. And then we got these cool knuckles. And the jigger jagger.
What are those cool things?
These are where the cables go through.
Do we have cables too then?
We don't have cables, we have like rods. Okay, should we go spread some grass seed?
You don't want to like go back and get ready to go.
Yeah, I guess. It's very nice.
Okay, I guess on the way out we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we only have the one spot anyway.
Okay, should we just fill that thing then with the 3 different seeds right now, and we'll take it with us and we'll spread them, and then we'll just leave that up there?
Yeah. Stop it with these snackers.
I even put them in here and took them out of the truck because my wife is crazy and I'm not allowed to breathe or eat or think too loud if my eyelashes are making too much noise in the nighttime because I open my eye a little.
Yes.
Do you know what's crazy? The water in here, even the little bottles, never froze at all. So the night after we poured concrete, I had the bucket of water, and like the top inch froze.
Oh.
Like
I mean, this thing, I bet you, it keeps a ton of heat in.
Yeah, and to keep the air off of it, like the wind off of it.
Yeah. Okay, so last night we drove to Mitch's hometown to pick up the last metal for the building, which is actually the things that go across the big columns. We were not able to put it all on the trailer. I guess it was too heavy. I can't even try it. I think it was too heavy. So we've put a little more than half, and now we have driven maybe 30 minutes from Sterling, and we have had to stop because every time we go over like 60, the back of the trailer goes like this because all the weight is in the very back, because these things are so long and so much longer than the trailer too. So now Mitch is trying to lower the hitch so that we can kind of like...
It worked pretty good. This jack is really big.
Oh, cool.
So it like held the trailer nicely. It was all the way up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did lower
You
it.
can even see the air in the wheels is better now.
Oh, cool.
Before, the very back ones were like flat, and the first ones had no weight, and now they're almost balanced. So that really should help, I think.
Oh, perfect.
I got to pee.
Okay, you have to pee. So we had to stop 2 more times because we actually kept fishtailing worse. Eventually, I think we found the right balance of fishtailing a little bit. And now we've made it up, like halfway up the mountain to our house and our property, and this is what it looks like. Generally, it seems like moving things and equipment and everything has been like a little bit of like an issue for us this year. I do prefer this versus like previous years where every time we came to Colorado it snowed. So I think I would rather have this. Generally, if we're gonna have bad luck with something, I would like to pick this than the building or anything else. But it is crazy right now.
Can't even tell where we are.
We are inside a cloud. We have now I think you can see the one car in front of us in our lane. But just seconds ago, Mitch was saying how he doesn't want to keep accelerating because he doesn't know if something will come up, like, you know, something is stopped on the side of the road after the next turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I am curious how often this happens. Like once we are like living here in the winter, is this something you just get used to? Oh, we got a lot of fog in Chesterland, but
not this dense.
no, yeah, this is very, very dense.
It's full snow cloud.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the crazy part is there is no precipitation at all. Like you would think they would be like in the air, you know, just like water molecules, but there's nothing. But anyway, we're actually almost there. It took us forever, but we've made it, and there's very few left to go pick up again in a couple of days. So yay!